in. See how it goes.
Chat come up this time?
Yeah, the thing's down at the bottom. I don't know what the poll thing was for. Can't do it on. Stop laughing. Stop laughing at me. I'm drinking soda, y'all.
Not sponsored. Can't show it.
Not right. This is used tires. Hey, Dorothea, hello again. Yeah, we're on the road and we're heading to Mississippi. Isn't that where we're headed?
Yeah, Mississippi.
What is the name of town? Coffee or something?
Coffee.
Coffee, Mississippi. We'll see. Probably world coffee too. She got turned in the wrong way, kind of got stuck. There's all kinds of vehicles, trucks and stuff, and so she was kind of stuck, and we're pulling a trailer. I got a notification now. This is, I hate that, man. You know, I'm trying to talk and you get all these notifications. Good morning, Smokey. How you doing? Glad you're here. We're on the road headed to Mississippi. I figured I'd do this live for you guys. I missed the last couple and I apologize for that. It was just busy. No, she didn't get stuck in mud. We was holding this gas station. There's just trucks everywhere.
Let's try not to hit anything.
Yeah, she's trying not to hit anybody, and people were parked at weird angles and going every which way, so we just kind of in a position where we couldn't go. On the road, yeah, you know about that, don't you, Kathy? Being on the road. Down to Branson. I like Branson. I mean, I didn't really like the city, but I liked some of the things we saw there. We went to, when we was in Branson, right. Like something when we was in it. And that was kind of fun. Except when I saw myself in the mirror, I wanted to punch myself. Because I went around this corner and there was a mirror there, and I was like,
well, they positioned the mirror to make it look like it was a long hallway. It was just a mirror.
Yeah, it was just a mirror, but it made it look like, it made the place look bigger than it was. And then it had it in another place too, remember, because I thought I was talking to a guy and I was talking to myself.
It didn't help that there was dim lighting in there too.
Right. So how's everybody doing? I don't know if I'll be able to do one tomorrow night, but I'll try. You know, the regular Saturday Night Lives, but I'll try to do them. But so far we got Smokey and Dorothea in here. There's two more people, but I don't know who they are. They haven't said anything yet. They do like I do sometimes. I watch somebody's live and just be in the background.
Yeah.
Mark. Oh, I'm glad you got in, Mark. No, I heard about it on Quora, but I didn't know what happened last night. People was just talking about it on Quora. But we're headed to Mississippi now, and we still got ways to go. What was it, 2 hours yet?
We still have 193 miles to go.
193 miles to go. We're going to Coffee, Mississippi. What a weird name. But I didn't hear about that, Smokey. But I guess that's what everybody was talking about. They was talking about the guy being executed with nitrogen.
Is that the rice patties you're talking about?
Yeah, that's the rice patties. Yeah. Robert, my cousin Robert, said the only thing missing was the hats they wear and the black pajamas. Cut Off Creek we're crossing. Yeah, we're staying in campgrounds until we get to Florida, and then we're...
That's flooded over there.
Yeah, it's flooded and somebody's out in it. But we're just camping along the way, enjoying the sights and stuff. Yeah, we're safe. We're trying to stay safe. Now that would be nice. Having you as security, I trust you anytime, Mark. That's funny you should say that, because Kevin in prison said I need to get protection. He pissed me off. I said I don't need PC. I called him the M word, you know. He goes, no, I ain't talking about, I know you don't need PC, man, but you need somebody to watch your back. Yeah, that's right. I got my Mississippi Queen, but I don't know if she likes being called Mississippi Queen. Yeah, everything's a song to you. I know it is. No, it's not too cold down here south, Dorothea. Right now it's like 50 degrees, and we got a camper that's got electricity, so we're good. Doing real good to check in with y'all, so you guys know that I ain't lost, or
Not yet, anyway.
yeah, anyway, lost, or something else happened to me. I know Kathy was worrying about me the other day. I really appreciate that, man. Her just asking if I was okay meant a lot, you know.
Oh, gosh, that is really flooded.
We're going through some flooded grounds here. It must have rained a lot. Hey, you know, Mindy went into one gas station, and Yuckster, how you doing? Wait a minute, I missed that. I'm missing the question.
Excuse me.
Oh, he deleted it. All right. I'll answer your questions about prison the best I can, anyway. Kathy says, I have a job for you all. A cop pulls a lady. Oh, I have a joke for y'all. A cop pulls a lady over and walks to the window and says, papers. And she says, scissors. And it takes off, yeah. Yeah, PC is not an option, Mark. That's definitely right about that. That just makes the situation worse, really. You know, people think you're going to a safe area, and it's not true, because for the rest of your time in PC, you're known as PC. But I got a joke for you, Kathy, since you want to tell jokes. The guy pulls a woman over and says name, and she says Frida. He goes, last name. She goes, go. She goes, and the cop goes, free to go. And she goes, oh, thank you, and takes off. He was chasing for me for the last 45 minutes. I'll be doing 55 and a 35 and a half. I'm right on my rear and tailgating. I always say, get off my... I always do too. I don't like people right on my rear, man. And so I try to stay off of other people's ass, you know? That sounds kind of funny, but I try to stay off of their rear.
Okay, there's no way to say it.
When I'm behind the car, I try to stay off of the back part of... I don't tailgate them. Oh, Mark always has a new song, Kathy. Trust me on this. Trust me, he does. Everything, if you're in the car with him, Kathy, anything you say to him will cause him to start singing. Even if he's talking, he goes, oh, that'll remind me, and he'll just start singing. Oh, it got a lot of rain down here. So how's everybody doing up there in Missouri? Both of you guys are from Missouri. Well, there's 4 in here. Yeah, see what you just said, Kathy? Every day he's got a new song. He said he does. It's amazing, really. Just driving along, anything you say to him can make him think of a song. It's incredible. Well, there's a bunch of cars. Yeah, we're in Arkansas. A bunch of cars back there
Just
in the woods and in the swamps and everything else. On the road again. Yeah, we're on the road again. We're heading to Mississippi. Oh, gas there is $2.79.
glad I got it back from the last time.
Yeah, about 10 miles back, she got some gas.
$2.50.
Yeah, it was $2.50. It's kind of flattened out now, so I can't show you guys any really good scenery because I should have done that back in the mountains.
These towns are not very pretty.
Yeah, they're not very good for looking at anyway. Most of them are not. Yeah, that's true, Mark. I mean, and even if somebody is in PC and comes out, everybody's going to know.
That is a huge silo.
It is a huge silo. Everybody's going to know, and they're just going to look down on you, you know? So there's really... Going to PC just makes it worse. You know, we used to call it Punk City. I'm not putting everybody down that goes to PC because even though it's got a lot of chomos and snitches in it, there are some people going in there that just don't want to get in trouble and stuff, but they don't realize they're making it worse on themselves. Yeah, we've had some good food. For a minute, I thought you said, have you had my good food? You haven't given us any, Kathy. Yeah, it happens. It doesn't matter where you can go. You can get got, you know. Because a lot of times, I don't know how it is in Illinois where you was at, Mark, but a lot of times in Missouri, when you go to PC, they'll ship you out to another camp. People's going to find out. The guy's going to let his partners know, hey, man, this dude PC'd on me.
That's an interesting Dollar General.
It is. Dollar General Market. But this guy PC'd on me. He's headed your way, so they'll be looking for him. That's very punny. Mark's funny. Let's do kerosene. That's right.
I got stuck behind
Yeah, we can.
slow poke.
Well, you know, every campsite we go to has a place where you can cook. It have like a grill thing and stuff. But inside the camper, we got a sink and all this other stuff. I'm not even sure what all is in there yet. There's all kinds of drawers and beds and things made into beds and. But you know, we got me, Mindy, Ethan, and 2 dogs. And these 2 dogs, they don't care about how comfortable you are. It's like, get out of my bed. They take over. Yeah, I always try to stay off other people's asses, and they better not get on mine either.
I'm trying to stay off of this slow pokes, but they're going like 15 under the speed limit.
Yeah, you end up in the Uranus Fudge Factory. Yeah, you know, here's a joke for you. I walked up to a table in a chow hall, 3 gays sitting at a table. Another ex-con actually told me this joke, but I'm going to tell it. And he said, the first one says, well, you can sit here.
Or rice patties.
But you got to give us the name of your, rice patties and things like that. But you got to give us the name of your penis. And I said, no, man, I'm out. They said, no, it's no funny business. We'll leave you alone. You got to give us the name. He said, like mine. Mine is Skittles. Taste the rainbow. Guy next to me, his name is Taco Bell. I'll tear that ass up. Third one says, well, mine is Snickers. It's satisfied. So what's yours? I said, mine is Butterfingers. You better not lay a finger on my Butterfinger. Another ex-con told me that joke, people. I can't take credit for that one. That's right. Ended up in the fudge factory. Uranus Fudge Factory. Mark, you ever get a chance, you got to stop there. Your name, you got to stop there out there. You'll get a laugh. It's flattened out. Yeah. When you see rice patty, it's flattened out.
You should be getting the Mississippi line here soon, because we gotta go like 100 miles into Mississippi. So
I hope you guys liked that one. It was kind of cheesy, but I hope you liked it. But anyway, we got 5 watching and 2 likes. Everybody hit that like if they haven't yet. A woman was visiting her man, and they had their hands up touching on the glass and the room, and he did not. He said, don't have sex with anybody, and she said, you either. I had a friend when I first got to prison, writes me a letter and says, this is a female friend, and she said, hey, what's up? I hope your pants are. That pissed me. It did. It pissed me off. I wanted to stab her. That's how I handle my anger issues. Somebody says something like that I don't know. Stick them. No, I don't do that. I'm not that bad. But the thought does cross your mind, though, you know? Like, what kind of weird stuff are you trying to get off? Mindy thought that was funny. She started laughing. Hey, Mary, how you doing? I'm doing good. We're on the road. We're heading to Mississippi, Mary. We're heading farther from you. Passed the guy in a John Deere truck. A bunch of good old boys down here in Arkansas. I'm a good old boy, so I can make jokes about them. Before anybody saying, hey, you're biased or anything like that, prejudiced. I'm not prejudiced against good old boys, farmers and country people like that. I'm one of them. It's around 50 degrees, Kathy. How is it up where you're at? Where you and Mark are at? You and Mark don't live too far from one another, by the way. It seemed that Arkansas and Missouri used to mess with each other on the radio all the time. Yeah, that's true. They did. There used to be a lot of jokes about Arkansas. She says it's 43 where she's at. She's in Imperial, Missouri. She's up there near Mark.
you can keep that cold.
Yeah, you can keep the 43. We're supposed to get up close to 60. Well,
67 tonight in Mississippi.
yeah, but where we left at, even that was going to be like 60. This is the first time I've done a live while we're driving, while we're on the road. It seems weird to me. Yeah, you can keep that rain. Kathy, we had rain pretty much all day. What was the day before?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I got sick of seeing it, man. I couldn't go out and take pictures or anything. I mean, and it wasn't a hard rain. It was that slow, steady rain. So you know what Crazyville was? It ain't too bad today. It might get right. Yeah, take your bike for a ride. I know you like doing that. I told Mark the other day. He goes, "Hey, when I come down there, you can ride my bike." I said, "Nah. If the bike don't kill me, you will."
You're not allowed on a bike.
You hear that, Mark? Mindy says I'm not allowed on a bike, and I'm not arguing against that.
The doctor says you can't drive a car. You can't drive a bike.
Yeah, that's right. The doctor says I can't drive a car, so I can't drive a bike either. No, we're not swimming in the ocean in Florida, Dorothy. No, that's out. Genghis, how you doing, bud?
Why is that out?
I appreciate it, Genghis. Miami, I don't know if we're heading towards Miami or not. I think we're going to be farther north than that.
Miami's still like 200 miles south.
Yeah, we're going to be in the northern part of Florida. Right now, we're just trying to get out of Arkansas without making a wrong turn. We don't want to go down. You've seen that movie Wrong Turn? We don't want to do that.
We've already been into some very questionable areas thanks to the GPS.
Right, we've been in some weird areas because of stupid GPS. Yeah, I could too, Mark. And you know, sometimes I start to do one of those videos and then I stop, man. I just can't bring myself to do it. You know, some of them I can, but people say you didn't say enough about it. It's because I was hurrying through the video. There's a reason for that. Why can't I drive? No, I can ride. Oh, you mean like ride a bike? Because the doctor said I can't because I tend to. There for a while, I was blacking out and not remembering where I was at and stuff.
Your blood pressure and the passing out.
Yeah, the blood pressure and the passing out, so I can't. I ain't gonna wreck your bike, Mike. But you know, I appreciate the offer. You said that thing even scared you, so if it scares you, I ain't getting on it. Ain't no way in hell. Oh, you don't have to be sorry, Dorothea. Yeah, see, I told you they get flat as a pancake down here where these rice paddies is at. In case people didn't know it, Arkansas is the #1 rice growing state. And you'd think you was in Vietnam sometimes when you come down through here. Like if you come down here in the summertime. My cousin that was in Vietnam, he was down here with us one time, and he said the only thing missing was the guys out there in the fields in pajamas and those little pointed hats. Oh, I tried. I can't get, no. My blood pressure stays too low. That's the problem. I gotta eat salt and stuff to keep it up. The cholesterol could probably keep it down, but my blood pressure is too low. One time they took me to the ER, and I mean it was dangerously low, wasn't it, Mindy?
Mm-hmm. They didn't even know how you were still conscious. That was so low.
Yeah, they didn't know why I was still conscious. But I went out and I'd come back. When I woke up, I was in the back of an EMT vehicle, and they had me strapped down. They wouldn't let me up. I did not like that. I said, let me up. And they said, no. I said, let me up now. What are you going to do about it?
You're strapped down.
They didn't listen to me. I said, I'm okay now. Turn this thing around, take me back home. No. They said no. There wasn't nothing I could do about it. And even if I got up, even if they didn't have me strapped down, I was separated from the driver. I couldn't make him turn around. I was screwed.
They were never going to stop and let somebody out. They just had to perform CPR on.
Yeah, they had performed CPR on me. My heart's all right. They had, as far as I know, they haven't said anything about my heart. They just said I got low blood pressure sometimes. A lot of times, actually. They said it's because I had a high sodium diet in prison. Look at all these rice. See, we missed these.
We were on the other side.
Yeah. But as far as I know, the heart's all right. They haven't said anything about my heart, have they?
And your cholesterol wasn't high, but they could put you on cholesterol meds because of how your brother died. They want to make sure that.
Yeah, he died because of high cholesterol.
It's hereditary.
Yeah, but my heart's all right. My right lung's not all right. My head's not all right. No, too much sodium in prison, Dorothea. Everything in prison is either sodium or it's sugar.
Your body got dependent on having high sodium diet, and then when you got out, then your body didn't have it. Right.
29 years of eating nothing but high sodium. Ramen soups are real high in sodium, and there's a lot of other canteen stuff. And if it's sweets, then it's sugar. So they said 29 years of the high sodium in prison is what did it to me. A little bit of both. I mean, once in a while I'd go to the chow hall, but a lot of it came from the commissary. Like I just said, ramen soups are real high in sodium. And so some of the other stuff they sell, like the refried beans and
everything.
Yeah,
everything.
The chili and all that stuff.
Chips.
The chips and the crackers and you name it.
Even the stuff they serve in the canteen is high.
Yeah, that's what I was just telling them. Yeah, in
the cafeteria.
Yeah, the cafeteria, it's real high. I got a question for you, Harvey. In the early 90s in Illinois, I swear, every cable channel there was, I thought my mom works her ass off and she don't even have. Yeah, that's true. We had cable too. We had like all the prisons in Missouri. They had like 40 or 45 cable channels, and they was all the same ones pretty much. The History Channel, TBS, TNT. Yeah, it was bland. The food was bland, but they had, basic cable. You know what I mean, Mark? History, TBS, TNT, ESPN, ESPN2, Fox News, Fox Sports, things like that. And it was all reruns. Once in a while they'd show a new episode, then you'd see all reruns again. Mindy's trying to get her phone to charge. She's got her GPS on.
Damn it.
It's not working yet. Yeah, that's not going to happen to the Playboy channel. No, they did when they executed Tiny Mercer behind the walls. Everybody was banging on their bars. I don't know why for that POS, but to stop it, they start showing porn. Sometimes when I stand suddenly, but you know what? Every time I've been sent to the ER, Dorothy, when I've been active, and now at MSP we had a lot of channels, and they showed a porn on channels there too. But you know, the convicts wouldn't watch the porn channel when somebody else was in the cell with them. You know, that's just a respect thing. Exactly, Mark. Exactly. That's one of the problems with Potosi that Governor Matt Blunt had. He goes, "There's people. You guys have them playing video games in Potosi prison, and there's people outside in the free world that can't afford video games." How you doing, blogging boy? I think I said that right. Phone's kind of shaking because we're on the road, but I think I said it right. How you doing? But you're right, Mark. There's, you know, there are some things like the video game. Matt Blunt took the video games out of the prisons because he said it's not right that they were sitting around playing video games and enjoying themselves. Well, there's people on the outside that couldn't even afford video games. Right, it's okay if he's in there in the cell by himself, Mark. But no, you're not going to be doing that. Well, I just did a thing on that one. This guy was talking about gunning this nurse down as she made her rounds. I said, "You're not doing that while I'm in here."
Fish farm?
He could. Is that what that is?
I don't know. It stinks though. What it said. Crawfish farm.
Crawfish farm. What was the name of that song about the crawfish? You gotta watch porn. You know, you're gonna watch porn and you're surrounded by nothing but guys. Mark's putting it better than I ever try to explain it. You know, there's something wrong about that. You know, I just ain't doing it. You know, there's torture enough, and then you're gonna watch porn and torture yourself more. You damn sure ain't doing it in front of your cell. You better not. Fair Oaks, is this what this is called?
Yeah, Fair Oaks.
We're in a town called Fair Oaks. What are we doing here?
I'm gonna get my phone to charge, so I'm just pulling over for a second.
All right.
This is an abandoned building.
Yeah. Her phone's having a hard time charging. Maybe it'll charge if it's not up there on the thing.
Might have to get the other charger.
All right. I don't know where it's at.
I do. It's in the back.
But anyway, I've been on here 35 minutes. I don't know how much fun. Yeah. It is getting kind of low, but that's okay. I can go for a little bit more. We got both dogs in here, Mark. Me, Mindy, and Ethan. Them dogs, man. So far, they've been good. They haven't been fighting one another. How you doing, Rosalie? How you doing, pup? You doing all right back there? Hmm? But anyway, settle down. We're just stopping for a minute. Was you want now? No? All right. We'll try that. See how that works.
Ow!
You hit your...
Yes, I hit my head.
How much further we gotta go anyway to the Mississippi line?
The line?
Shouldn't be too much farther, right? It's torture for me if you had life to do, but maybe seeing that and being Trump, it's like you said, it's definitely torture, you know. So why would you even think about stuff like that, let alone watch stuff like that? I mean, it's hard not to think about it, but the more you can, the easier it'll be on you.
30 miles.
Well, that ain't very far.
Sure it's the cable?
Yep.
All right, guys, I think I'm going to get off of here, and I'll be making shorts and videos and stuff, and then getting you guys, you know, I ain't going to stop doing what I'm doing, you know. I'm going to try to do a video tomorrow night, Saturday night. This is Friday, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know.
That depends on...
Yeah, it depends on the service and stuff, so we'll have to see. But I'll see you guys then. I thank you for watching. I love y'all. I guess I need to